Doing this is very important in reference to the crimes of government and the fact that their agents need to get prosecuted for oral sexual violence and beauty hate crimes, such as them targeting my teeth. They've been hitting me on the right hand side of the teeth since I got up out of bed too. They've been hitting me there, and they've been hitting me on this side. They must get charged for racism, hatred. These people are jealous of my race and the fact that my race has big teeth. These government people must get prosecuted. There is absolutely no way for anybody to protect these people from the prosecution. The facts of them holding me hostage, and they were trying to make up accusations on me after the fact that they had already physically and sexually assaulted me, after the fact that they had been involved in kidnapping me, after the fact of the timeline of where these people was documented as stalking me, harassing me, trying to rape me, trying to steal my identity. After the fact, the timeline shows their illegal involvement from the beginning of this situation, and even from the 1970s or 80s and 90s and the years of 2000. These people are still violating my mother and father's estates. They're still violating my identity. These people are still violating my mouth and teeth. This country's laws in reference to politics and government falsifying information is illegal for them to use government facilities or government offices as their way of conjuring up lies, conjuring up ways of sexually or mutilating a person. Orally mutilating a person's teeth is a sexual violent crime. The activity of them damaging, altering documents, changing documents as their way of trying to make somebody into a John Doe or a Jane Doe, as their government agents trying to get fake teeth, as they have tried to copy my teeth with their activities of trying to fool people with their race or their ethnicity, as their way of damaging my face and teeth. These people have made up lies, accusations. They've tried to change transcripts of schools and education history. These people have tried to manipulate people on jobs. These people have tried to manipulate the records departments, which in reference to laws, the records department is supposed to bring to the media information of people that are trying to steal my identity, and which people tried to get into databases to alter information, which people fabricated, which people are trying to play their game of saying they're not the one doing it, but then they're caught red-handed every time. The ones that are doing it, they're still burning my face and teeth. They're still making up their lies. They have never made statements about their wrongdoings and apologizing for their activities. Don't apologize to me. I don't want you looking at me. I don't want no contact with you dumbasses, with your dumbasses in any way. They're still messing with my mouth too. See, when you try to talk and they mess with your mouth, they try to shorten your words. The activity of these government people violating protection laws of this country, and these people claiming that they're representatives of this country, is a bunch of fucking scams of their agencies and their agents trying to steal, trying to manipulate. They are not above the law, these people. These people are trying to play their tricks. They're manipulating the system and then trying to claim that they're protecting the system of people's rights. No, these people are trying to pick off people. These people are trying to murder people. They're trying to mutilate people, trying to call people crazy, trying to call people feeble, trying to play their senior citizen terrorism, where they have tried to mess up a person's looks, tried to make the person look older, tried to mess up their mouth and teeth, and then tried to call them an invalid, tried to call them bedridden, tried to call them a shut-in case. This man has tried to call me a shut-in case when I work a job. Even they try to make up this shut-in case shit. When I go to the store, they try to make up these things where, in reference to people of wealth or people that are educated, Sometimes they don't go out as much as others. Look how many times these people have tried to rape me and tried to kidnap me when I went out. That's the point. Safety and laws. They try to call somebody a recluse, not a recluse, like somebody out of control wrecking things. A reclusive person means somebody lives kind of a private lifestyle. See, my family history and family wealth is very important. I'm only allowed to be around certain types of people. People that have been through background checks or through certain screenings, so they would never hurt me, they would never try to rape me, they would never try to steal from me, or they would never conspire with any other person that was trying to do any of those things. There's laws. This Nazi is trying to play his game of trespassing, and there's an African-American Nazi, and there's a Middle Eastern Nazi, and there might be some other individuals. I'm not obligated to them or their party. My parents got murdered by Nazis and people that was Nazi mixed people that had been conspiring with the Nazis. The activity of this satellite man using satellites to try to play their stuttering game. If you look at the movie Bruce Almighty, and you know when the newscaster's trying to talk, that's a satellite. It's like simulating a satellite and how they make people stutter. And then he says BP, you know, like BP Oil Industries. Very important information. This government man trying to play his lies of accusing people of being crazy when they talk about satellite technology. But there are people of his race that had either falsely claimed or claimed that they had been under satellite surveillance, where people of his race had received millions of dollars in court case monies. And I'm the person that has been on satellite longer than any of these people. And these people have terrorized my life. And these people are refusing to pay me the lawsuit monies when I have been injured and had more injuries than these other people that had been on satellite, where they had been touched one day and they were in court the next and got paid millions of dollars the next fucking day. I've been getting tortured since I was little, since my parents got murdered. This government man's been covering up the information, and the man should get the death penalty for years of fraud and his people using my information of me being abused from satellite. And then his people had tried to use my information to win court cases for themselves when they were stealing information and satellite records of their people attacking me. Meaning like these people was trying to play their satellite games, taking one thing from a pocket and putting it in their back pocket. You understand that? These people have tried to pay themselves by making up financial scams, while people have been really getting victimized by these satellite controllers. Their government agents have used the records for people to falsify as their way of stealing court case monies and the history of another person being abused. And these people was trying to claim it was them being abused when it was not. And these people have stolen millions and probably even billions of dollars. Just depends on how many people they've had in the court cases where they had falsified being victims, as they had stolen information and records of me being abused. And those people need to get ordered back into court for their crimes. It is attempted murder, and it is oral sex mutilation crimes. And everybody knows that these motherfuckers, they try to mess up people's teeth. Like they say, oh, your teeth was the whitest teeth they ever came across. Or he never seen such a pretty mouth until he fucked it up with the satellite. And shit like that. The government man needs to get prosecuted for slandering my beautiful teeth and his lifestyle of where he didn't take good care of his teeth is his own fucking fault. This man has been damaging my teeth and terrorizing my life for over 23 fucking years and over 30 years in reference to other things. They must get prosecuted, and they're still hitting me in the teeth right now. And it's 6:20 p.m., January 24th, 2025. Roll protocol of my identity does not show any damaged teeth. Doesn't show a smashed in left side cheek either. No matter what, they must get prosecuted. The roll protocol is a document of my body before these injuries. It's a documentation of my anatomy. And these government people trying to mark on my body, trying to steal birthmarks on my body, off of my body, they've tried to do these things. I mean, they've tried to steal birthmarks that are on my anatomy, and they tried to remove them, and then tried to claim that they thought they were the royal protocol in America. Those people must get prosecuted for their crimes.